Speaking of Diddy Moore, Suge Knight. Of course, Suge Knight's podcast is something that's always catching people's ears because Suge Knight's always an interesting person to hear from because obviously he dealt with Diddy back in the 90s, Death Row, Bad Boy, whole beef. Obviously, we know what stemmed from that and then, you know, what caused everything and all that. So let's listen to it, man. He calls Diddy an informant. This is something that's not new that Diddy's been accused of. Kanye West, I think, I don't know, I could be wrong, was the first one to call Diddy a snitch, an informant for the FBI. And that's why Diddy can get away with a lot of things. So I don't know if Suge Knight is trolling and got that from Kanye West and is just repeating what Kanye West said, or if Suge Knight just wholeheartedly believed that throughout his whole time that he's known Diddy. So let's play the clip.
Everybody talking about Puffy. For the most part of it is this. At least he had a good one. He had a great one. There's a lot of things that people have been knowing, and every person gets judged differently. It shouldn't be a gray area when it comes to doing something right, doing something positive, or being about the community. That's being said, naturally, Puffy being an FBI informant forever, as they would say. That's why it's different when it comes to him. Regardless who get hurt, all of a sudden people saying, Puffy, Puffy, Puffy. I think they shouldn't all blame everything on Puffy. Executives in the industry knew about it. Everybody in his crew knew about it. Agency Date knew about it. Everybody knew about it. So don't push away from it now. Like I said before, there was a girl, was an assistant, when I said he beat the shit out the bitch, how I described how he kicked her, how she said all this stuff happened. And bodyguard and Jimmy Iovine came and talked to her and said she got to take this money and settle. And Interscope gave her the check. So that's supporting criminal activities from Interscope and Jimmy that he was doing. But now they want to bury Puffy and not bring harm or charges against anyone else. And one of the main reasons is because he was doing this to a lot of black women or mixed women or different races. So they don't think our people is valuable. They think our people is worthless. That's the real reason. Which is not. Everybody should be treated the same.
I agree, man. I agree with the fact that, you know, Diddy had a lot of people surrounding him that knew about these things. From the exes he dated to the security guards to, you know, assistants to whatever, artists. There's no way you do this for 30 years and you don't have people that notice or, you know, are hiding things after all these years. Like that hotel, I believe it was the Hilton. Hilton as a company should get some type of punishment for hiding that footage, for getting paid off for that footage. Because that's ridiculous. The fact that Diddy could pay Hilton Hotel $50,000, get the surveillance footage, and they shut up about it, never heard about it till now. Like, had Diddy not kept that footage, because I think that's where it came from, of Diddy's house raid, the FBI found it there. Had Diddy not kept that footage, we probably would have never heard about it ever in our lives. We probably would have heard about it because Cassie obviously put it in the lawsuit, but we never would have seen it with our own eyes, is what I mean. Sorry, let me correct myself there. But yeah, same thing with R. Kelly. All those years doing things to underage girls, whatever, you know, the R. Kelly stuff is just ridiculous. He had women hiding under a boxing ring that he had, and they were living under there. It was some weird maniac shit. But all these things are okay because, hey, Diddy's a multimillionaire, basically a billionaire. He can pay for your silence. He can pay. He's got power to do things, so he can get away with a lot of these things. And Suge Knight's saying he's an FBI informant. That's why he gets away with a lot of things. That's the same thing Kanye West said. He said Diddy can pop off all these things because Diddy can get away with these things. And it's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate that people think about this. These are celebrities that we know of. These are people in front of the camera. in front of the limelight that we know about that are really rich that get away with these things. Now think about the really rich people that we don't know about, that are not in the limelight, that are just out here rich, that if they walked past us, we wouldn't know who they are, but they're really rich. Think about the evil things that they... Now, I'm not saying... I don't want to say that every rich person is an evil person. That's messed up to say. That's not the case, but let's just throw 70% of them are, right? There's a 30% that are really good, that genuinely mean good, that use their money for good. There is a lot of those too as well. We got to give props where it's due, but let's just say 70% is bad, right? Think about how many of those are really rich that do horrible, evil things that we'll never hear about because these guys aren't in the limelight. And they're rich enough to just pay people off and pay people to turn the other cheek, and that's it. Like I said, I would be a horrible music industry or whoever industry type of person. Because the second I see that shit, I'm telling, I'm snitching, I'm going to the witness stand. Hey, put me in protective custody. I don't know what the fuck, witness protective custody. I'm snitching, I'm telling everything I saw from every detail. That day, I will know every detail, even though I suck at remembering details. I will remember that bullshit because I would not let that shit slide, period. That's some fucked up shit. I don't care what kind of power you got. I don't care the money that you got. I could give two fucks. If I get killed doing it, I will at least know I died being an honorable person. Because I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep at night knowing that I saw something like that and just ignored it. But most people aren't like that, unfortunately. People can be bought out morally. They don't have morals. They don't stand on anything. And that's the thing. A lot of these people, like Suge Knight said, should get some type of, punishment for that. Jimmy Iovine, if he actually did pay that lady to just make the thing go away, then that's fucked up. Like, Jimmy Iovine shouldn't have done that. But, hey, man, money, unfortunately, is above a lot of things for a lot of people. Making more money is more important than doing the right thing for a lot of people. So, it's sad, man. Unfortunate, but, yeah, Suge Knight's got some interesting things to say. I don't know if it's from the best person's mouth, because Suge Knight's got a weird history as well, that he's done a lot of things. But, nevertheless, it's interesting always whenever Suge Knight speaks. But, yeah, we'll keep our eyes posted and see if anything else Suge Knight has to say in the future.